everyone, welcome to SLEDHEAD 24/7. I'm your host, Chelsea Scorich. I'm hanging out this weekend at the ISOC races, checking out the brand new class to the series. That is the Snowbike class. Now, Snowbikes bring together the best of the dirt bike world and the best of the snowmobile world into one super awesome mega machine. Let's take a look.
The world's greatest snowcross racers have a new reason to feel the need for speed this season. A new race class this season. It's 1 part dirt bike, 2 parts snowmobile. And as we like to say, it's completely fun. AMSOIL Championship Snowcross, powered by Ram, welcomes the Snowbike class.
Here you see the number 36, Dave Fisher.
He puts her into gear, and we are racing! For the first time ever, the Snowbike final goes into turn 1.
5:15, that sled out early on. Mick Olson trying to work his way around.
So riding the Snowbike, on and off the track, it's a little bit different to ride it from the deep snow to the hard packed snow. But once you're out on the track and there's so many variables and different things, it's a definite rush on the snowcross track.
David Fisher is one of the young up-and-comers on the national snowcross scene.
The number 36, David Fisher!
It was awesome. This track, it's unreal how rough it is, and especially on these snow bikes, it doesn't do it any justice. It looks like we kind of a bunch of Squidwards a little bit, because we're definitely having to really ride hard on this, because you never know what's going to happen.
Number 36 has the right stuff to be number 1 in the snowbike class. David has the strength to muscle the snowbike around, and he proved that in round 3 and 4 in snowy
That's become
Colorado.
kind of a craze again.
That's Fisher, boy. I heard him saying earlier, I got so much pull on this uphill. He said this thing is just a beast on the uphill. Well, he demonstrated that.
It's going to be his. He sees the checkered flags. And
Flying, but me and Wes started battling it out, and then something happened, and now we're here, so can't complain.
Who would you like to say?
David comes from a family that has a great tradition of racing. His proud pops is none other than SLEDHEAD's Jeff Fisher. Fish won a world championship on the water. That's right, Big Fish can float and fly, and is a world champ in snowmobile watercross. But today, Fish is happy out of the water and on the snow.
Where I see the biggest difference is when we get on the snowcross track. A snowmobile can take the big hits, can take the big dished out bumps, where the bikes, because there's such a long wheelbase between the track and the ski, it's tough. You get down in those holes that you want to stuff in. They take a lot of upper body strength to ride because you're just constantly fighting the looseness of it. Now you get on the hard packed trails and get in the powder, it's a lot easier to drive. You can steer, lean, and it makes it so much easier.
So racing a bike on a snowcross track, there's a ton of different variables. Lap after lap, the track changes. You never know exactly what it's going to be like. The snowcross sleds can definitely take a little bit more of a beating than the bikes can. You got to make sure you're on your A game. You can definitely tell the difference between a sled and a bike. The sled, you're able to just pound through bumps and not really worry about making sure you're totally accurate on your landings. But the bikes, you got to be very accurate. Make sure you're landing everything right on the gas, because you definitely can't stuff it in too hard or you're going over the bars.
Network TV has picked up on the snowbike class craze, and why not? The combo platter of snow and speed is compelling.
What is the future of snowbike in your opinion?
I think it's going to be huge. I think, we get a lot of these guys, from California that are coming out and trying it, and I think they're really helping the industry out to get it promoted, and I think ISOC is doing such a great job with it.
Racers will live for this moment, and as Steve McQueen proudly said, racing is life. Anything before or after is just waiting. And in the snowbike class, there is very little waiting. Time to go green.
Joining me now is Matt Fancook from Woody's Racing. Now, Matt, you know the Snowbike from top to bottom. Talk a little bit about about the makeup of a snow bike?
You know, basically your stock 450 dirt bike. We put a track kit on it. This one's a Camso kit. And you know, you bolt that on and you're ready to come run this series. A few motor mods to get up in the run in front, but it's pretty basic. The guy can get into it pretty easy.